Papa, ¿y cómo le quitan? Yeah. Esa onya the viewers. Ngalwe kondo demo ture manju. Nge kondo. Ngai ture manju. Ture demo. Mfana onkul fele. Filifadi. Bilai fati kundangkol. Mbari ne fati kundangkol di. Gos mbama fati kundangkol. Haydara karanyole. Bari fati wala nyanda kambenda lale mai fati. Ali akuliku. Ale fati to ale fati konton bonda kunna. Yes. Anyanda mai fati kulle kunnale. In fact, mtema amira mai fa mujahan kodi. Mai fati. Anyanda kulle kunnale billahi fati kunnan kol sometimes kamalule ni ko mai ya konton laka. You know? Because yes, for the tour. I'm doing fine. I'm very, very fine. Yes. Anyway, nada la kira fama noti guys. Hanisa kachalo. Susulam badi UDP nkolu. Kujamal lebe keka yalo Gambia. Every day new episode on the Adam Barrow. Yeah. New wado la ngaji la boy la cool nada oh boy sai prakaji baroy masi boy sai yudi bingol yalla telephone kele bulo le siada mbulo bar mo le mundi kele jawaro le mundi de United Democratic Party respect to you salute to you. Yes bakso ngeko ndo jeje Papa, are you okay? Okay. Yalo, you the pingol jambar ngen. Yes. Jambaro le malti. Kilo albe left, albe right, albe front, albe fenge ka ho nyadi David Colley. You say front and now you say back. Without you the respect ko. Adiati ya kuyate. Yajele. UDP alale also. United Democratic Party. Yalo tonya nilo da tonya ka. You don't nothing scare you. Adamadi lo tonya correct. Nilo da tonya kan. Nothing will scare you. Yalo my party la ko is a disgrace. Sometimes, I feel sad that my is from Base Benketa Nyako Kirawane. Ngama Kirawane, yes, from Kirawane or Taibatu. My should have come from Base Mane Kunda. my only fit in manes or sanes. My fit in to conton lela. Only this conton fit my. But Fati did not fit my surname. Yalo my benyamento my is broke. Adamadu me yalo ko be fan force kan. Ke fan force prove to be recognized by force. My bole keka. And then you see this from froseo my kang, because my sometimes I feel ashamed of myself sometimes. Nenga may jube ko ki sunwa basela. Yaje karam almu alayim beso karam barakamala. Karam haniya dumandi usono na barakata. Wallahi ebuka ke jelefente papa is will miss zawa of this side bite. Okay? Kazubi se Liza? Okay. Yalo my Nimol ko my current, I don't believe. You see, so there are so many people, we think that they are intellectual, they are educated, but they are fake. The certificate they are holding is a fake certificate. Because I cannot imagine no adamadi ye karan londo na fabe nyame adamadi ye karan yena laban kake moye jaloti pour eyedo kosoro wo mu catastrophalet because my fati ala ko bala fa wartale, and then the kind of hate in him against United Democratic Party, wallahi no one can help him, but mine need therapy. Mine really need therapy. I don't know for my la musolu wala my body uni. I don't know whether they can advise labor. Adamadu makamo nyinu manjare yela samatinya. Makamo nyinu kana kenda horomo beni moli mel tema ay boyni tema. Na fatala dunia ma wojale wala. Because adamadu wibem kuwo kukeka nimu ululaleti. Sama, it is going to have impact on your children. Adamadi udaji ko kendo yefa enila hormo yefa wole fisiata yeke fenti yetar doya kono. My fati become arrogance. My fati become disgrace. My fati become worthless. Because my ba fam force kanyame to secure job. May musama sele la diwnet may bota wulile dame yalo ko URR ntolu ngamunelo wala mu ko nga depend sama kan adamadi u dependi fangamba. Why the educated elites in the Gambia, they want to depend on the poor peoples? Akajari ite ko ite karanda ite ko ite intellectuality wala kina Gambian ka lalo nal jamaa beje, they are fake, they are not educated. Londo mu fenneta na fa wartale niaje kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam ako ning anamadi ufata lonnal intel man karande ngal lonnal le fo janni ustazol because yalo sa Gambia dara mamba ko je men confused ni be mujabina ko me ka fo men mujabina bayna jalika la ilaha illa wala ilaha haula. Gambia politicianul bo nyalama, you see Gambia politicians, they confused until they confuse themselves. Gambia politicians, they are running between the Quran and the Constitution. It's like Hijilal Menikata Safa on Marwa. Gambia politicians will find the Quran and the Constitution of the Wonyale. Kuome ni lua tinya, they run to the Quran to hide behind the Quran with the fake interpretation. Ni loi ye febo e mankurano lon koteke e ke bori kate mabul loi kamba. That is the sign of the hypocrisy. Ala ka fo men nako afatu'minuna bi ba'dil kitabi wa taghfiruna bi ba'd. Kitabul kono dino kono Qur'ano kono Tawrati kono kuma kama men beje loi men be laringe meye tel febo e ka so wolale bari memme febo doron e ka bala wolale adu alay munaf ako famadha da'a man yaf'alu dhalika minkum illa kid'u fil hayati ad-dunya wa yawm al-qiyamah yuriduna ila asad al-ajaba. Yes fo kamara nge kondo juma mubarak ako mod society la jobe kala munati society me yalo ko ye loi landi loi ni naye telephone muta men be semboto naye muta e ka balang bar ning ayatar ko loi ni ye febo e ka song ako society la jobe kala munati na manke halako bono batani dunia kono ani alikiyama yankan kato fanan be batundi je be yalo ka sembo wat. Today most of the politicians special like ni masa kunda be sirinte wala muy jikote and then yalo Gambia yalo nyi tuwa karamu no ndiwne aldinde may yal samba daral kalte karanda yal si kale ko nga remember during my school time in Safe Maska ndada maskale ngada junior secondary school kejena ndada na senior ken that was comprehensive, yeah, but I remember in those days lalu Gambia diwni yamuna muna mukuniuti imalo Gambia diw malo jamaa beje malo muna mukuniuti. They think that ngam pare bake wala ngam fan tomoto feto fatola bari ikube sorondi te fa malo muna mu duniyati nyille kamera ko nyina mu kuniuti wala tinanda banko be koma adamadi wala pare does not determine ko ite duniya lonne ila fake expensive friend do maji tan ko ite dunya. In fact mo men kunin tan dunya kono ta yaji engineer sol be jube the place where I'm working, when I see some people ni ko nyego nyemu engineer, these are the brain behind these companies. You couldn't believe the kind of dress he coming. But Gambia diu ya mirako pareba ngatulo mu ngafengol ke me wala mu kuniuti atala ko woni kuniute mo jam fata baki yade bata membe Gambia kan mfawon lomu mftele Gambia diu the sad thing is we create the dictators. Nga dictator create nkana sai kote ke mfawon kana kumbo mfawon la baro langa menke. This is very sad. My Ahmad Fati Adama Barrow my Fati by not because of my mantara do ko keka as interior minister those days. Yale mune fay APR sinkoli ye my by wolle la koka alman Adama Barrow long man Adama di uje me yalon ka jawyata man Adama di uje me yalon ka fekta man Adama di uje men jawyata ka tambi Adama Barrow la alman Adama Barrow long almalum fa wallahi the man don't believe aka ala fa dala yaje ala Adama di ube ku ke kanyin dunia kono ite de ku ke la nyin dunia kono atar ko ala hey ku kendo amanke kontolle ku kendo bondi hani mbe ku kela nin ku kendo la mu wobe jele ko ke atalla ko mu ku kendo tile jannin tel be wulula bawo qur'anu la joni santema is how many thousand years fo fem bete yata be qur'anu kono le fo fem fana man bete ya be qur'anu kono ntel adamadi won say men mun na nidia kulti ntel le fon ba jube la nyin dom mun na nidia kulti hannin qur'anu ka man bete ya hannin bible ka man bete ntel la nidia la nka wala kili democracy la hani ye fo fen tan nyin dunia kono nin ku kendo la mu ite atar la be kende yaren andu ite ta kendo la ku kuruti ko tek may Ahmad Fati yalo adamadi unyanta hakilo tula nyin dunia kono dunia doesn't worth this. Sometimes nin sita ngamol je ebe kodol ke kam because of nyin dunia position o kamala enin ala diamu daleba yaji ebe kodo kele kan pour ka soto aske no e bo soto la lumme wo somo ye fa ala dambande ala mo bukadwa ebe kuma jawo fo kan kodo kamma ebe ku kurun ke kan kodo kamma ebe konnan teya ke kan kodo kamma askeno ila kayro te woto de kadu ala subhanahu wa ta'ala yolaf asha an tuhibbu shay'an huwa sarrul lakum asa an tuqarri'u shay'an huwa khairul lakum wallahu a'lam wa antum la ta'lamun ala ko adamadi kodo beje ya kon wala mu ila kayro te bari kodo beje ilafta wala ala ko o manke la kayroti de bari te adama di be kum fele ala atele yalo membe kere wala tina ninga morge nyo sabala manke fendi fondu ne position akan jelele akan mira ko fonde dum ala man tene nyil dar nyakino na kadde Essa Jawla ninga nyim fo modol ba fula di foara di momi alon ko illiterate mo boke la president di ba nko billahi wallahi tallahi man sakunda do ko mfata la bi mbe jare la ka jare nyam beda wuluta sama seno men ko ngata sama sene dina ngana nkombe do ko le kila jamala na fulo mu menti ngana dimbal balundi wala ay mun na fale soto You see, adamadu nimalla alala drong, you became useless. Nimalla ko, itela destiny is not in the hand of any human, but it is in the hand of Almighty. Itemari, you became useless in this society and you become worthless. And most of our these so-called intellectuals, that's how they are. Imalla nako, wama min dabbatin fil arda illa ala Allahi rizquha. Alako adamadi woda fe na maketa adamadi wuta keta nilama natra ka domoro leke abela harjo bate alale bulokono boda depende telebe harjo nyini na nyamet bare ala fana man harjo da adamadi ye pour yewuli ya fo ala man ko man sat alate harjo dendila fan ya fo bala alate adamadi harjo dendila kake jeni lati alate adamadi harjo dendila nafikiyala kadu ala yo nafiki yani haramu yandi woto ala te fion haramu yandi la na adamadi uta aye haraji on nakindi wo bala koyko itebe ta haraji o be denna mune bala wala be kala faniya foti itela haraji o be denni mune bala wala be kala kamol tinyati ala man ko man sate itele be fambula la haraji tinyarol bar wo tinyaro nenete mo kala millionaire. Yes Usman nge kondon Mr. Dafe albeni membe la malla alala Gambia tuwa karam munto dindiwni yaje alkatar nyi sunyaro men bela alkatar nyi kuma kurun men be fokan because mune kita malla alala man pare kado ko ke adu ye adama diwje nyin dunia foye son do ko wala foye son do ko wala ngoy hani nabiyo mol ala ko ne ko ya ayyuhar rusul atel nabiyo mol qulu min at-tayyibat al domoro ke fewl la men be sene yar wa amalu salihah al yabara barakendol nek ala kala nabiyo moliye ko al do ko ke al son do ko la yebalu wal dunni ala temo communication wala bege eteni ala tema itema hanike won nabiyo molti e manke la sahbalti e manke la tabi'inti itela tabi'ina wa tabi'in wal mamdu wal kono ite ko ite do ko kela e ko be balule dalela ni ko be balule dala da nyaadi wala mukafaniya fo ka mol dundi nyola ngoye momo kamoli dundi nyola purate ya balwe sono ya akala dimba ya balundi wala abe fula ate betinyala ala dimba ya betinyala akomo betinyala ala e banko fenele ay haraji wadatel adama duniya may Ahmad Fati be daji ko menna sabari wallahi ibota Fati Haidara le bala imu loyalty ngalon ko imu loyalty loya me yalon ko man keswin my yelal behavior started because Adama Barrow mu president on the president me yalon ko pour ay do ko di tele tenyanta kila alfal le do yala tek banko kam wo mansa sifal silanga nyaade mansa me yalon ko ate do ko di le tela ate te recognize la foni te keta alfalu men be banko kan iketa wol kaja filalti kadi fantinya mai Adama Barrow keta menti sikeno atile sama membe na nobody no alikanali fam forcé ka ke fenti kudatar kukurunam mai idaji ko ibeji ko men na mol melon ten koleya innamal usri yusra koleya o koleya sono yale banoma ye sono ya fana je si koleya expect no but may you became disgrace in the society itata wulli ibulata Sidia Jata laje adu Sidia Jata nini mela kumafo Sidia Jata mu moleti me yalo ko mo horobari mbalema whether you agree with him politically or not politically but the man did his best for the people of Wulli because Sidia we all know dolbebu bolongono college Wulli in Sandu we were the same district before you know before it separate la but Syria atele mu dibitote me yalo ga kala jo kuntu ala jo hafu aka dundi keso kono benkata Wulli kolla nafal afonda salary mai enene mo wonyo ke Wulli kono but because you want to satisfy Adama Barrow mo kendo fon mo Adama Barrow be kendo la mo kendo tinyadile mo me yalo ko ate buka kontani Adama di una kola foni keta mo wol tinyala tiaye wote kendo la mo kendoti ate keno la mo kendoti ni mayla kuma kamwe adi komi ngame fale Gambia politicianol ni be muslimo nafiko nyininna ebe muslimo e ka fo men na muslim munafik ni ba nyinina tejube Gambia politicianol jamabe je mayka Qur'anul kunt komi alaka men fo kul allahumma malikul mulk tu'til mulku liman tasha ala ko ntelemu mansol bela mansati ndele kam man sayadi mola men diatay mayenyin ayole fo did that justify ko yalo alama fo ko ngam man sayadi mola men diatanye ndebe men atele mbeme dundla arjanno kono yalo alamo fo ala kun kam man sayadi mola men diatante alay bare ala kam man sayadi mola pour que halaki ala si man sayadi modola pour que toranyin dunia kono atare ko la junube siya kamala be fenne dile la membe dun la wotoronyin kono woto man saya manke kunna diya taman seriti man saya fanam manke jahannaba taman seroti man saya mu dunia harjolati ala ka fo men arrahman dunia nemo ando nyin dunia nemo man saya mu wolati ni yake kun ala be jolala anyim mala bar niya jawma fananke alata jube la karimu man salati batun kana joninna bar ntol lanin jamaala ba man solu men yalonko e ka nidiya le samba mulukam e ka tawnte ya le samba mulukam e ka je ko sembole be bulumbe batara ya samba al katalo mi fengol mitin dulalto al ka Quran ayol tal ke court pour to justify alla actionol al sabari Al-Kasai atel tamidante haninte me yalon kon telmu imam kabir imam of the imam in naibu ntelmu ma janela naibot in Berlin Central Mosque ndefo say buka Qur'ano kuntu ndefo say buka lafka Qur'ano because atel politicianol al confused tale al be suto de tilo al ka Qur'an ayo men kuntu say wo fa buka kuntu Saudi Arabia kono wafambuka kuntu Saudi Arabia kono fole te tonyade albe bor la constitution ni Qur'ano tema sai atuba karandi be e kaleta yal samba school time una ni ustaz nata class kono ngari member na grade 7 to grade 9 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 junior secondary school ninna islamic teacher nata nyin cheperi ni ka funti iganyim boy kuntanduni jebe men yale be kun mori ka fundi e fan la dino e ka fundi bi wo doli be je ni keta ministalti e katar bisiri suto mu mo be ka fo nin saba president be meti wo so tel nyanda diamul e fana be english transliteration ole tala comme mor saba nyul kamenke e de Qur'an oni read no la through the Qur'an kulol la arabic la but english transliteration e ka woleta ka Qur'an o ridala me yalon ko ila harful fon bu ka timmano say na mansa kunda do kulal be keta walati my fati nyole when did you become a Sheikh wala ginan kale ko when the state apparatus become a preacher there are something wrong in that nation mansa kunda do kulal when they became imams mansa kunda do kulal became a preacher in the society alonko mansa kunda failed tale. Now they can only convince people based on the Islamic principle. Even that principle does not justify ila actionol. Imagine my katalo bimbaroka akafo kul Allahumma malikul mulk tu'til mulku man tasha wa tanzi'ul mulku mimman tasha. Man tasha. Bari atemalonko Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ay responsibility di adamadi unalako enyanta tilenne la marli fiol temal ala ma fo moy ko bula man sanoma adu Gambia wala tinna al dolbe yal kramina kon temu kemetlete manke kemette Afrika man sakunda na ni yalon muslime nafiko na laftal convince la ake bampu ala le koma adam baro la nyim man sakunda bo nyale yalon nunto kafirol ala kamen fo idha kila lahum amanu wa idha lakul ladhina amanu ni ko moliye men yalo ko al-iman ya Allah وإذا كيل لهم آمنوا قالوا آمنا إسافو يكون تلمان ياتل بعد ألكو إذا خلوا إلى سياتينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون nibe misilmol yay ko kon tel sonta ala mal ntel natel le be dina kilin kon ni tata setanol ya e ka fo wol fanende ko ntel batel le fon ma ko kan ntel natel la gambia man sakunda do kulal bibe wonyal imaje na former vice president ben kara fo ko ne baro soso ye ala le soso rabbi jin sindi heliman rabbi sindi heliman ngonyindo est-ce que Essa Toura man ame mimba first that define by dolo bi right bari adamadi qur'ano de ala ya gindi ala dafon lekam hani amaja gindi arabol kan kadu aya ko indile ni dana suratu yusuf ako alif lam ra إنا أنجلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تاكلون أيا بانجين إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تاكلون نا قرآنو جندي عربو كونه كان pour tuma do bato isike hakkili malti yala ma foko because of arabu kawna fisiyade andu ngamira ayo do fana be yeme yalon ko ako ma arsalna min rusulin illa bilisani qawmihi ntenna na mantol kila ntenna nabiyo mo kila mantol kan fasi kanfo jamaay kawme moy Sheikh Ousmane no ndel mam boy soto deli Sheikh dafe nge konto gayna Sheikh olo mati no Sheikh Ousmane dafe be konto na ega wona sa talenda rabi school ngoli yem bayle talenda rabi school Sheikh Sidia Cissé ñol almune mani ka far kala ndal sina mo kende ba yem bay ko katu kelo la talenda rabi school al yem bay tadam ko li en jiya mbata kebu chamñol talenda school ngol yang expelled from talenda school from awol idadi almafo nyam mankarawno almafo nya ko mbukana school aliyam expel ko katu kelol la jamal nene is that fair anyway so mbena afiki amen foka wala may fadi alota barola min baro kan alota barola min baro kan barola bitindula bawo jele muy fanana min barote ina afiki malu Gambia politicians, they confuse themselves. So ikatari yaila between the Quran and the Constitution. Nim Constitution o me febo ye bor kataylo Quran o koma. Nim Quran o fanana ayo me febo ye talo eko Constitution karle koten. Neje o batara yala dono alogo sankay ye dino la silo bulale. Nafiko muslime nafiko is very dangerous. So prukanawo alifali men because Gambia do nika Qur'ano kuntu do ka fle henyi mu ala nyasila na balti wala tine manna nyim parliamentarian sumni beje e be kanyi haftani baldu ni beta dawda ye ganyale fo ganyale la fo munam ye mbasani because they fake people with the Quran verses. Gambia no watu nyuma be kunena Qur'ano ayo mammo ke mo kendeti Qur'ane ayo mammo ke mo daji ko nyimmati muslime nafikon abuda muslimol le kono nafikon innal munafiqina la kazibun ala ko nafikol be mu fan ya folal aka diam jumal muslimol not kafirol imaje sidalo e ko hande ala soso yemman sale soso Qur'ane aya jomale o fay but in the second phone for another in confusion or conole. Ninganin for a camol camfa. But in go handing Kurano leofo. Many are interpret Imantonia for ye. Cartoon nita suratul Lukuman. ay munefo akomola tabe sabila man anaba ilayya alibula molla siloli noma men ye fansay alama president fo amang nabiyom ama mola daraja mofo ama mo daraja rimfo ama mo nafultifo ako aftabe o shabila man anaba ilayya albula molla siloli noma men ye fansay alama fo president baro ya fansay alama ite mari keta kafirol te birin lumene kafo moli ko e mari keta fanya fola misil menafiko te birin lumene kafo ko ha ala entel yamar la ko nga mansal noma ala ma fa mansal noma de ala ko ala mo kendol men bellorin ala la silo noma ala ko yolle noma kadu mansal yolle nada namruji bunu kaniyani mansalam fir'auna la'natullahi alayhi mansalam qaruna yoli bebu mansallati yemman sallo nyoka men yalon ko wol malla alala say nite ko alale moli yamari kabula man sanoma o man sadu namuruji nyole so wala man tole ala soso me yalon ko Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam ayolle challenge so my nyoli they are broke. So all they can do now, nilota membarol santo, ebe unjustify isul letala ke justify ka Qur'ano ta ka use to back themselves. Yes, Usman Dra nge konto. Ma nyol benina la. Walakin nanna hanina sekuli kamo ile ko ati'u Allah, ati'u Rasul wa ulul amr minkum. Ala no malekila noma ani alla nyaton kon. Atoliye nyaton kol mel tombo badali ye tombo dalila le kan wo dalilo nyemu munet al niye la hidol le sidi walakin al ye nyaton ko tombo al kajo al responsibility dial woto nayo responsibility bula islam an kala nyaton ko tide bawo niyaje nga baro ke nyaton ko ni baro kambenta kulela nga luwale londi andu kitabo liyafol ngama mutala lamba ako ala inna kulli mulqu hima ala inna himallah muharabuhu mansa abena la luwalo ala fanan na luwal mal haramu ko ni ala koy ko ni haramu tale ala la luwal moti kana luwa kuntu woto misili moli fanani nali denta ale luwalande al ko nyina mun na luwati biri wolu wo momo yo silo bula do teketa to nyandir lalati bari safo ko ala le mansa sindi al katari mitin dulalito saliwato yesi almawuli alesitiro sali lansaro kaltar jalbuka wulal kasali wo mo kilul le kanalo podium moto e kafo ko ndelte ala sosola adar ye ala soso foka pare e manta ala la saliwato dial misil menafiko wo banko be fari wala tep wala tinna ala be hala ko jindika toro fo fembe gambia kam fon la bulla barol because moliko ete lala alala mbe misilme yani malla fenna mujabi jabine gambia jama be nyille tema mujabi jabi la ilaha wala ni constitution kilida jana no kilinya ni constitution bula ye nyun qur'ano vasi solla ati ullah ati rasul al alano malaki la no ana alla nyaton kol bar ala ko ende ko fa intanaja'tu fi shay'in faradduhu ila allah wa rasul nan alla wonna alla nyaton kol sal ni walida sayite ko kanyaton ko wali nyoya wo haramu tale say silang Qur'ano ite dun Qur'ano jomale be tonya enen Qur'ano jomale be tonya fo kan sila e fanyini kawol bawo nite ko ati Allah ati rasul wa ulul amr minkum ala noma ale kila noma anin alla nyaton kol men ya lokal ni kambenta dalilo le kamma ni bo dalilo kekan ali nyanta bulale noma bari ala ko fa in tanaja'tu fi shay'in faradduhu ila Allah wa rasul bari ni tata yo silo bula al ni kambenta men kama yo silo bula al ni nata wali alla wali nyoya be kela muneti al ba besla on watle kan wala mu ko alay mune fo nyin ku karto al ni wali nyoya ta mento wala mu ko demam lafi mansala katu de Essa Jawla president Baro ala injustice ala dun ko inni haramatul zulmu ala nafsihi ngatonyero haramu yandim famman wa za'alatu bainakum muharraman nata katul adama dul tema haramu fen so ninte ko adama Baro mu tonyendir lalti tonyendiro le akinna botano asayta kanna na flol tinya corruption is rampant alay corruption o haramu yandile sayte ba fono lante nyaadi le ko nde alale soso in fact nte ala la yamarole ta anu nyin dunia ala ko ntele kam man sa sindi bari ala kadiyamu hakil malle ala bukanade kana jide kata lol layno to atelle kata layno to ale bero tikal ya jolong al keso kono baw ala ko man taw manta nkanya ton ko le bondal kono jamaaji ko be nyamento katu ma rabbuka bizalamin lil abid nde ala manken na joni tonyer late woto moli tebete anu la society majority te keno la mo kendoti wole na man sa kurum produce is impossible but itemen kata bero fay maje mo jolle be Gambia bi e ko baro mo kendole because barola kole nyabo ala jikole nyabo woto iten nimbaro mu jiko kilonete ni aje mola jiko be nyabola ala inamu jiko kilonete kari musunete ya barala ko diata ne fana musunete kadu mo kendo man la fi sunyarola ala kata bero fay ala kam man sal tombon ala opportunity ala katun ala ko inna makanna fil arda lahu a'tayna kulli shay'in shababa fa atba'u shababa ako yin dunia few fembe yin dunia kono nde ala ngada dani sababol woto albula wo sababol noma woto tolle mu man salla siwo sababolti tumomen nako alama malaikol jindi nan keki wo man salika ka foy ko adama baro ngeytele ke man sata bar adam baro falota ya fala mola ko altale register akoy ko altale register ale voters card alaw voters card wolle bente sindi la nyi siran kan kotake say nite ko alale ya sindi adama baro fa malla wala kadu ni adama baro lata ko alale ba ta sindila adama mo baro man jare abe kumodol fo kan ka wol fo bawo ala wo be balurine summa la yamutu ala te fala wala nawmu lahu atajim kola ate hani jim kola sokona sisino wo ala be jele bare munati naka million tika kadi molla albulan noma atata modol tay botol sam 500,000 1 million kadi la kal nam fasa woto wolle mala ala fi say ala jolle be adam baro bulu al ni ko kilindro gambiano kafo alen bay si lo yalla rek nan jappa yalla ban yalla nga jappa ibe ala jomala mutala because God give you your own responsibility bring ala yeda ay choices le landiye akoye ko faman sha'a falyaghfiru wa man sha'a falyu'minu nadiyate alay adamadi udada you see Allah is very democratic alay adamadi udada le akay ko ako anata konye ko sign nde alame yal dada faman sha'a falyaghfiru wa man sha'a falyu'minu nadiyate ye sonte alama bari ni man lafi ka somma fana manke dia ku yati de isi balam ma fana anata dalilul natindije the consequences of believing in him or not believing in him on him wala tinako la in sakaratum la azidanna lakum bari de momo sondantema mbe la fala nemola mbe jola nemola mbe kayro dilela ako la in sakaratum inna ajaba la sadid la in kafaratum inna ajaba la sadid bari momo fanan kafiriyatan de alamade ni yangan katikar le belari yejeto me yalo ka semmo wat now the choice is left to we human so Allah is very democratic wala tina alkamalo luna ala ko mo man excuse soto mote excuse soto late ala ya kotake nyin dalila karle akina nganyinke there is no excuse atel men police ol men yalo ko albafla command we receive the high I don't know command from the high command from the top there is no top more than Allah on the day of judgment you cannot say that because janite bo ko nyinkela ite nyanta lon na foku kendo la woni foku kuruno bawo ala ko ende ko e bani fa fa me yewulu akoy ko e bani fa fala takul lahumā uffin kana foy fan bar alay mun la wakan ako bar hani bani fa me yalon ko ko kan hana foy papa ite fana way mama ite fana way ako hano men yalon ko manyen na wol fulaw ako wa in jahadaka ala an tusirka bihi ma laysa laka bihi ilmun fala tuti'huma wa sahibuhuma fi dunya ma'rufan ako bari bani fa men fa yalon ko wolle te wulu ngoy kana fem ka funtem ala manyin dunya kono na man kente ala dambanete bari nyantas nyi nyala momen fana manyin dunya kono muy bani fale andi manyan na kuma kan kurun fafu ako bari hanoli fawni ye yamar kula men yalo kan silo manta akoy kana bule no made nte ala koy ne ko si bula wo e bani fano ma fi dunya ngin dunya kono ma'rufan ku kendo dambanel ala ma fay ko president jang ama fay ko kar fenti jang akoy bani fa so ite bani fa to suwo kono wol me bula kukuru menna ite kon temu police solte I am as a bulletin the commander in chief ni saya malay ko belole kuna wo commander in chief wol bena to protect you. It's the highest stupidity. Wala tinankoy ko Africa to be a security in Africa, whether in police or in soldier, you are just like animals because you have no choice. Nikoy go and kill, you go and kill. Go and torture, you go and torture. You are just treating like animals. Because alako لقد جرأنا لجهنم كثيرا من الجن والإنس لهم قلوب لا يفقهون بها. Na jahannaba din jahannaba parende jinnol ni adamadul men yalon ko de ela woli nga sondomo di la bari la sondomo ni le telephone bu ko wol tamandino. Now your consent is controlled by on someone else. Papa the students is the handy from their victim. Then Liza. So ite batu suwokono ifale karandi baye karandi wol mebula kukuru menna e ka fay ko commander in chief any law wo data nyin dunia kono to satisfy an individual will rest no kete bula kukuruna as a Muslim ite manya na wodo ko tala. So that's why alako yawma la tuziru waziratul wizra al-ukhra al-kiyama loluna each and every individual will be held accountable for your own deed. Etavla adambaro le debula nyina high from the top because will be bula kawo baro menna akoite temale silam fo nyimuku kendo to foko kurun. Now it's up to your own consent. Your own consent. Bari Gambia be tembo mento. Banko na fiko siata. Wala tinalla banko te yir wala. Albetu la bata kono tro. Sanji talulu albe sada danulla. Sanji taworo albe sada danikan. Nada kumodomu mbenala loya borture. Yalo Gambia diune niyafo. Na kumo abukadia nye. Bari yaje Gambia, there are so many hypocrites in that society. Yaje dunia, you cannot satisfy everybody. You might offend, you will offend some. You will satisfy some. But if you want to satisfy everybody, you become a double standard. And then, for example, Mad Jobate Nyol. And so many, not only Mad Jobate. Yaje Gambia ngamen for wala muko. We create the dictators. Nenga dictator will create. Mfon kana to condemn them. Atara kontele create. Bori ya kumakawa mfo. I hear some people condemning Bori, lawyer Borture. You condemn lawyer Borture for saying something that you don't even understand. Because there are people who condemn lawyer Borture. They cannot speak single word of Mandinka. How do they know what Borture said is bad or not? But because he's a UDP. So then let us all condemn him. Gambia di unalbonyo dundla problem okono. Ya jambela watu la lenyineki. Ya jambela banta kela molbulu kankurawt. The same thing albole ke ka barola. Niaje barona la mansa kunda ye fitso to kata lawyer Borture ta kata arrest ka fay ko yemmen kama mbete because a tolle stata ka condemn lawyer Borture ka fay ko withdraw this word. When are you became a Mandinka dictionary to tell us nyine beta ta nyine mambeta mo la kam fa adu Mandinka diun nali meke kun Allah kam ibe labandal sorona la kam leka because al fon la nafikol men balkon Ntolbe mo Mandinka diulet. But yemen for it's so clear. But they Allah taka mo be satisfied. Manijobate is part of the people many aloko they acted Borila in charging because they went out. Kafuko they condemn lawyer Borture. And then the same mad jobate nyol. Ite ko condemn. Ko kukuruna. Ya ko condemn. Ite sonta kukuruna. Then police because njol bengalo kukurun in Gambia na keta police have to intervene. Ite le ko nyimu kukuruna. Police intervene and you come condemn the police again. Which kind of human you are? Alinga na fiki al bula. Al fata innocent people will do the problem okon. At the same time, ale turn to solidarity with them. Ali mul bula yela diamol fo. The biggest incitement of violence. Many bake can be wala mu Adam Barona la masakunda. Those many alonko ebe banko la na flota kan nidia ko ne ba do mo ka diate nyam. Million be filikan. Mol be fini mol many kam million sunya ni mol funta ka demonstrate ke muta ke soro e ke muta ke tocho. Nyelle mu violence wulindi lalti. Yeah, bari banku di welo. Ako mo bama futu mo bati nyinde ateli jomale be sonda ya foy koy bale karle ba futute bati bawo ala subhanahu wa ta'ala ko adamadi la wululale important e fen bet whether we accept it or not. If by president wulu does not mean that itele ba fisi ada mo bet mo le president wulule wo president nata ke masi bon mo le hitila wulu mo le fir'auna wulu mo le namrud bun kanyan nyol wulu nyil beketa mo le ti melbe sana manja mo le ya wulu wato nen mo ko mo ba man futu mo bate. Why are you offended? So you want to tell me ko adama barole ba futu ta Gambia beti ba asaita ko take bol today même fo is very clear boriko ning adama baro ka babam forcé la katambi diakuya 2026 ajareta fitino e wuli, but we are going to stop him. What is wrong with this word? Alimol bula, the freedom of expression. Alimol bula unim kuma kamma mo bula fitina la. Men be fitino ke kan nyabelal, men yalon ko be million suja kan nyabelal, men yalon ko be billion of the billion from the state resources e ba blonda kan wol ma fitino wul. But the people men yalon ko be la frustration express kan. Now the citizen telephone le be nyo dundi kan al kafo mole kare yimbe fo kuma kam ba tara jol lef ko dawo banko ka man fitino wulinde fanda jawara lota la jay jola beneni bira jola beneni ya samba police aman suto fon laje aban suto laje wo suto fon ya bula kasio beneni. What is dangerous than that? Alman action tawala Bubakar bahom lota jadai kiam beneni sini Muktar Touré na afiko me yalon ka mantari mira kam fenna fonyin dunia ni fata ni meke ko beta jahannaba ni fata ni meke ko muslime kendol fon manyana lola ngi sini Touré ma ni munafiki balati amanke fenti fo dunia makamo ala kale ko ma utitu min shay'in famata'ul hayati dunya wa jinatuha nyin dunia kono mbe fen di kela nyin dunia kono amanke fenti na manke dunia jarajiri fon musu nyi malam korda nyi malam motolo ma badda bari be yimbe tule ko male lumbe na Siri Touré ite sayda nyin dula mento mo jolle tambita jela Siri Touré ibe mol tora kan bari safay ko ala ko laqad kharrabna bani adama. Yes, Mr. Bayonge kondo. Ala ko laqad kharrabna bani adam. Nga adama di ubu nyale. Wa hamalnahu fil barri wal bahr wa razzaqnahum min at-tayyibat wa faddalnahum ala kaseeran mimma kalakna tafdila. Ala ko dafente nyin dunya kono amang adama di ufisiandi menti. Ni te ko adama di wona ka tora for the individual alikalte karanna alikatal batarayal ning sama mol nata wulal kamma al dunta toro kono al badi une wulina ha nyimma nyi wuli nyin kamma ha be situation o men kon ataral kal badi une be siri nya balal be bataraya ke ka wandi diwla yalo nganse de kilo ya fulan vani gudu wo nyambu sande mammen kela kana ke dolla mammen foy makana fo dolma ako aliya kennale aliya fommale mfanansa kala faye jawe baye kudo ke bana jambala bana sajo ba kulo bala atolu nalbe positionol to altal hakilo tulaba surtout la mandin kadiwni ali naye positiono dialla allo positiono aliyal bali compromise aliyal fal compromise aliyal lesio compromise pour aliyal nyatilingal lesio la ke tora just for you to be accepted to see you as a hero sidi ture hakilo tude yomin bi yomin lude kallujo albe diwul le sotoka albe komo le sotoka nyin dunia kane nene nyin dunia palaso kane nene molle tarta nyin palaso to janni tebe na sidi ture hakilo tude ite betalale adama baro betalale akera 2026 akera 2030 akera 2040 albe bola nyin palaso to le kadu ala fango yolo fo tilikale ayyamin nu dawiluha bainan nas naman saya tilolu nkatala na jon letema madi jobate alal hakiloto madi jobate alal hakiloto because albenna fikiyalela you are a human rights activist but you are not there to censor people's words albeben ke kan gambe di unal nafikiya bula albonyo dundu la problem ko just to be recognized ala bula media lonko albe funtila nambi in solidarity release boriture release al nafiko la telle boridule ni problem ko because a telle strange man sakunda la to have fit to go and charge boriture because of UDP al kamol dundi problem ko no at the same time al double standard malu al nafiki malu al enalo ko nake ka fo mole ko we are solidarity in boriture boriye mune fo me yalon ko mama jabi be lori janabe mo beneni la polisol ne ma kile lum kile babu har bo ho kiyam beneni wali jolle bota kiyam alfa jolle bota kiyam nyin siri toure na fiki kilum atele nata lo kaka moli apologize on behalf of the babu karbaho alal hakilotu wallahi alal hakilotu gambia diwne alla alala nalbe positionoto al kanyina alala nalbe positionoto al kanyina ko nyim positiono lumbe na be badnale na banda lumbe na ni molbe jokan al yal bulola al kunkono al fata moli torala barote alati ate kenola alati atuli menil tata la fengono ha I condemn ale ando harina UDP diw dol fon beje elotala I condemn bortural na fikiya bula Adamadu do not satisfy the people, satisfy Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Dani be mol satisfy la. Allah satisfy. Ila destiny te mo bulokono. Don't be hypocrite just to be known by the people. Don't be a hypocrite just to be appreciated by the people. Be who you are. Be appreciated by yat decide pro. Allah yin appreciate. Wole fisa mol yin appreciate. But be na in society kono muna mu problem wote mo everybody want to be known they mansula mo ye long because mo membe be long mo me ye long in social media ja ñil kilinte ja membe only few ninte Essa Jawla fata mel be babe na mabero only few ninte Essa Jawla fata mel yalo ko be na family la person lon why would I try to satisfy those peoples meni yalo ko ni fata aka koleye bulle fang pour ka foye ko almu ala yam faka me kamu def RIP rest in peace you are doing everything to satisfy those people on social media alota janne boriye men for I condemn it boriye men for I condemn it atelle barok encourage atelle nyimma sakunda encourage kata bor charge because they will just justify their actions. Mama jabi lota jana ay UDP benene. Alta polisol yakille. Farma jahumba sise ay UDP be kili domi haram len. Almanta arrest. Yalong nkanyinef. What I believe is that when injustice become a law, injustice, when it become a law, muna yanta kila, it is a duty for every genuine citizen. Resistance should be a duty for every genuine citizen. Motate alati de saya mu kilinetine. Mo men stupid ta dunia kono. Ni be mo stupid mu jela dunia kono. Wala mo moti menka wasu moye saya la. Ni aje mo mola sondo mo manfuta, ni aje mo mola hakili tala, yaje mo mola jahilolong. saya mosi adu Gambia diune kafo mo mbe butela ngefa ali fajana ite fa fata ni fa man fay mama fatale ni mama man fay iba fata ni ba man fay badi u fatale foli kule ke alala ala ko kullu nafsin zaikatul maut ni lama abebe saya kuna onenela mo jolle mol fa Gambia kono ke bute ke fa ya jambe bi ye meni fa fo me tarje ين دنيا مي يالونكو على كوي كيلا كوي كون في الدنيا كأنك قريب أو عابر السبيل ترين دنيا كونو كومين كونا لا مويتي لون تاونا مويتي بتامبي كان أكوي كو فإجا أصبحت نمفانو كتا فلا تنتظر بالمسيح كنا ميراكو ورارو بيتر لجيل الموت ياتيكم بغتة saya kana tiren to lokon mol tate la le ni mol kacha tate le mawul woso mandala ini ala ini mol me sarano nyola ite man dari nyinke kam fenna fo dunia palaso dunia me yalo koy batule koma ale man dari nyinke fekke kam fenkam fo mol yello mari jobate ali sabar you cannot satisfy everybody ite ta fole be man sakunda satisfy la ya fo be opposition satisfy la you be ngajele ya safe ko UDP both UDP and NPP are they are double standard al fata UDP man na tax be Adama Barrow le blokon we are not government but all you know wala muko ni Adama Barrow ma pour kadeje ko kafo ko mari munafikolti but ngata UDP fanan noma andu Adama Barrow be men fole wala muko kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam al kagin kelo men be moy mol kafirol le kata boyaka enene ma moy ko muslimol tata boy disbelievers olka atata to the extent fang ala muslimol nin kafirol bi agreement ke ko kafir dala places kafirol man kelo man na kala jet kabanyol bol kono bari ala la banta mune fole ako ki muslimole ko ni al kelendi ali nali esota ali fa dawda hani al kaba bala me yalo ko kal kana kelo ke jeto do not suppress the people comme be position olto alay adama di dadala ya frindi walakin hani kila ala kayne ko ma arsalnaka illa mubashiran wa nadhira me ki fen kan kila namanke kamolta ke enlightening me bula mo frosel meni balanta ma kayne ko fasta abima tumaru wa arada anil musrikin iko bula yamaro no mange bula yamaro men wala muko deliver my messages and ignore those men yalonko imal papa was magst du da du magst immer Blödsinn wirklich was suchst du da was? Mama chocolate, mama come fix chocolate, okay? Okay? Speta fix chocolate, okay? So, alingan hakiloto. Allah ni social media Gambia diun le phone be Gambia diun di dundi kam problem o kono moli ela diamo kenon al yefundi la nan karo bela I condemn this, I condemn that, this is not good many balla banko la na fulo tinya kala al nyatili wala ni Essa Jawla ya no ngalon kom mbenyine kela what power do I have Demba saba lota jana ko Demba saba la lota la jako ni Adama Barrow la ganyo jarete tele ka yellow boy be yellow bonnale yalon alinga hakiloto injustice la ya jale fitino je dulal mem bedo nyin dunia kono amanke ko lafta fitino le la bankoka Syria nyol bang Libya nyol bang nyin Iraq nyol bang itata dulal to Sudan nyol fitino be dawda amanke ko that is their wish Gambia lafta la banko la nyame nyim banko fanan lafte la banko la neman tambiyalla bada mune fitino wulindi jeto Rwanda may be dunia ba be fola. You far how many million you start a life like it? Because injustice. Ala konga jamfala. Ala kaya haramu yanda male. Tonyero. Ado ala ko ma kaidu zalimina illa dhaifa. Ako tonyendir lal ka plan la mfluna. Al fatamul tonyola. Al fatamul tonyola. Al fatamul tonyola. Madi jobate iteko. Boriye kuma kaume for he should withdraw his word. When are you become I don't know, sensor? Moment ka molla diamol senso. Albellori albal tulorol ka molla diamol senso. Nim polisol nate la jude because atelle ko. I don't atelle ko. Boriye men for is wrong. Alko boriye men for manyan no fola. Sai polisol tata wa noma. Anu neko ke mem manyang. Polisol nyanta fenko tala. Atelle polisol ta ke sukundi bori kam. Brie bori mutal kanalo we call the IGP to release bori. Why you encourage IGP to go and charge arrest lawyer Borture? We create the dictators. After creating dictators, we start crying. Sisla. Was genesis? Is genesis gar nichts. Nur mal in Erdnuss hier. Siehst du? Erdnuss. You know, ngamolje the sun. Sometimes I don't know which kind of the planet we are living, but sometimes I think that we Gambians, we are not living on this planet Earth. Oh, for alamantel ning modol alaka for mena kullukum adama. Fontel duntel mambo adama balaban Gambiano kullu Gambian min Gambia. Dafono la koreke mbota adama lebala. You celebrate the police for not beating the Gambians. You celebrate the police officer for doing his duty. You see the concept of the Gambians. I hear people, especially like what's on Gambia, saying that, yeah, Barrow is very tolerant. But so that's meaning Barrow should behave like Yajame. What gives Barrow to be tolerant? It's the constitution that should be tolerant, not an individual, not the leader. Leader left a kula. Lua le kafai no, nyinte kelat. Woto lua la bamansa stop nyinkela. Iti ojeko, whether you like him or not, he is tolerant. This is the mentality that is destroying our society. And this is the mentality why our leaders encouraging citizens. You know, mbafula nyadi. President is the most tolerant. The president is not tolerant. It's the constitution or the law of the nation that should be tolerant. That should be tolerant. Tolerance is not it's not based on an individual. It's not an individual, or it's not even, it's like Barrow is doing us a favor. Albenna Banko Tinyala. Yes, Mr. Badi, nge kondo. Sometimes I feel like in the man of the belief planet Jomale. I can't stand and see. I can't believe this. To Aswonga, then gay Essen Sisla. Asu kind of Essen by the Azuauza. You know, Ikalme Kafamoleha, Kukilende Yabaro Kanimakano, he's very tolerant. What sort of nonsense is that? The president is not tolerant. It's the constitution or the law of the nation should be tolerant, not the individual or the leader. Because Bankola law meant for leaders should be dictated by the law. It's not dictated by his own desire. But you can go, Barrow is very tolerant, one thing or the other. Next time you tell us, Barrow is very corrupt. I rather have a president who is not tolerant than this president who tolerate the corruption. The corruption is killing that country. Now the people replace Sunnah with corruption. They don't practice their Sunnahs. Now the corruption become their second Sunnah. You celebrate the police officer for not beating the people. You celebrate the police officer for executing his duty. I think sometimes, Gambia, I don't know which kind of human we are. Birim police la duty movement to execute the law. The duty of the police. We have 3 organs in the government. You have executive. The executive power should be controlled by the legislative. Legislative, they make the laws and pass the laws to the judiciary. And that judiciary, one police are part of are on the judiciary, and that they should execute the law. Police have nothing else to do apart from the executing the law. Why should we celebrate the police for executing the law? We citizens should obey the law, and that law also should be executed accordingly by the police. This is so embarrassing. Yeah, nga luwa lan, ngoji luwa nyanta tamala ten. Nim poliso, say mansa kunda nyine nade, dibitoli fele ko nyine muluwate, alikana cigarette o saba, popili kono. Say policeol, atelle nyanta nyil luwata la, say atelle nyanta put la in order. Poliso e mota fenko kono, poliso e mota in the public, abe cigarette o sabaka, policeol ya mari muta, ya samba, e kabulo kosi policeole, ya kunyi male kenyinti, what's a disgrace? Because munekena, Gambia di udwalta menna dictatorship. Now, moya la duty ke we feel like, he is doing us favor. Why should we be praising president for tolerance? For president nyantala on desire le sambala mole kamba for do anyanta dictate by the law according to what the law said. Nim president ignore the law. Nim president ye luwata ya ignore. That's meaning he is not abiding the constitution. Nim president ye luwatinya I law ignore because he know Cairo Baro. That's meaning he have no respect for the law. But if he also, yes, Kamara Muso, you can send the request again. I try to I don't know what is the but invite now. Yeah, but in Gambia, Kamara Muso, I don't know what's happening. Automatic decline. Anyway, so that's meaning well, I think that President Barrow feels so comfortable. President Barrow thinks that anything that he is doing for the Gambian, he is doing for the favor. He is favoring us because we put ourselves into this situation. Gambia diuni alikam salta alikam ala create alfanye aliyalla ala sot alkana ala do create alla president al keke ala alla security ite join the security ite join the police. The police are there to protect the life and the properties of the citizen. So new police yala duty ke ita kana wa celebrate. I thank the police. This is not disgrace. Yin kanna kunim baliya ko le nyita di dunia la jang momo fundi de kam mol jele jang ndel luntaw ne ka fundi demonstration police kan guide. Should we tell police, hey, you doing your work, hey, yeah, we thank you for protecting us. That is their duty. That's why they are paying them. But Gambian will police, because police should be beating us. The police will be torturing Gambian citizens. So anytime when the Gambians come out, the civilians come out, when they are not tortured by this police, then we celebrate them for not torturing the citizens. This is very disgraceful. We are telling the president, oh, Mr. President, you are very tolerant. You are very tolerant. If you don't like president, okay, but he is tolerant. One thing you can accept that President Barrow should be dictated by the Gambian constitution. Because of this nonsense, he is tolerating the corruption. People can do any nonsense, destroying our economic. Corruption is rampant, but we are celebrating. Hilo Baro, Cairo Baro, Dokula Baro, Birijo Baro, Aleya Jambeta, Ale Tulia to Belala. Say Adam Baro for another Koteke, Albedulia to Bela Kaka, Gambia to Majuma Bekulinda. Kude man changing think Angale accountable. Kude man changing the Decamparel, but Kuno meant to know your right. We are paying President Barrow 500,000 monthly, more than that. The highest payment. But not only that, on a daily food, we are paying 150,000. It is coming from the poor people, many of them, they are struggling for their daily survival. This is so sad. Celebrating the police for executing. Barengo, what is wrong today? Why am I accept Kakata automatic decline? Let me check it. What is wrong with my this is nonsense. Homulmas. You can add again. I don't know what is wrong today. Nimkombe multala Kakata automatic decline. Okay. Thank you. Kamara Muzo. If I tribe. Mr. Mas, you're welcome.
Yeah, brother, Essa.
Yeah. Enembara.
Good. Okay, ela kachako kumaya mbake, ama me bake ndunta. Nga mo ibe dami mfongo to fongo kumaya tabake. Wala mnyenki ko nim polisoli ya do ko ke miyalon ko mbe joka wala adama ya ku ke miyalon ko mba joka wala. Gambia dingol ka wo celebrate wala ka tank wala ka tentu wala ka jay.
No, amalo wara batale. Amalo wara batale billahi.
Yeah, it's lack of civic education olemo. Yala Gambia for ni agent benye problem o min kono mba kono. Wala nandeka for UDP government for nata, they should bring back civic education because abe mararo for so ni andile for
exactly.
Long. Mol yalo muna muitol for la banku di ya nyantoti anila long ka mo muneti. Aka inaton kol mako e baake pour maralo so ne blokon. Now, going back to mulka mimfong foka foko ha ka police will tend to or ka adama tend to. I think mimbeje wala mnyintiko. We don't even have to thank those people. We should thank ourselves. I can't understand. Because adama mo multi mia lonko adama ko itol ka mira comme tolerance la woti wala itol ka mira ko comme adama baka gambia no abuse nyala mialo yaje me bore ke kanno niaje adama mo keno gambia dingola is because gambia dingol fon le mo chance di adama la but nin gambia dingol yo chance di adama will do worse than Jammeh Minke.
Exactly.
Adama will do worse than Jammeh Minke, but coming coming for adama yene dorong ning adama mankarang gambia dingol karantale gambia dingol karantale ko niaje Jammeh kata tayran woti wobanko kan is because ntol fon le silo di Jammeh la commencé ta kam fon silandala wala atin Jammeh ta fa dampango soto a dampango ta fa dampango wareta saying mo man na kuno makota ay be control andu wo chance gambia dingol to di la president na kota ko banko kan.
But almost Mbela Kumokundu. Yamina, we are not creating this chance for him because they are be. There is Banku the only found now. Mbe Mansakunda dictatorship create can Mansakunda to senso until Banku the civilian now we are censoring each other. Joma kare mule for fonye mukukuno te fonye te kukuno. Sai kana diamo because the more censo started there don't know love diamo kono. The more Masakunda will now have control over the people because the people will afraid to express themselves because if it's land men fokukuno. No ketadro now they create a dictatorship atmosphere for the government.
Yeah, abroad and I mimbeje coming lack of unity among the citizenry o fanan wala ka nyimbe cause ad wala ka tinako dictator ka sembo soto back because yalam Gambia dingol fanan baka karam to nyalam ni lata jube yaya jamme minke wala minke ta yaya jamme la era the same thing, the same mistake of felenting about nyati linkan Gambia nol, and some people are still falling for it. Bi kuno nga fon na diamo kono le no bi ngaje madam Jobate ndey Jobate ngaje the same thing ay wala safe adum kuno na ma fo nyola wala bi nyinti ko ye Gambia dingol je nin dictator si ba nyati linkan banko la aka commencer le sector by sector, group by group aka la tajirante yati lin wala ya wallahi ba commencer la ya commencer juma lella sojarol ay sojarol le follow ma mol ko ha sojarol le da malle be nyola because you le coup d'état ay all fa abodo da atilinta mintole atata politician no ya wala mu PPP minister ni PPP supportalti atata wol fana ya ay wol fana tajirento ya ay dol lanjuru ay dol fa aboda je mole mine fo yalo mfongol kam dictator ye victimoti nka itandi la comme like look ndo le mu problème o tatolke so Gambia no le excuse di jamela kenne ya ikay ko politician no ni ha wollel ben jamela jawara taymo e be corruption la ha tenen abe minke kala wala betiat okay abona wot atata minto atilinta journalist la kabra fota journalist fana makote ke di same Gambia no kote ke e kamune fo ye excuse dialo refana ha journalist lam idol dale siata femfrendi idol ko ya report femfrendi ko ya fo jamais silo fo journalist fana ay wol fana fa ay wol fana tocho ay wol fana disappeardi abodo da sound sector jumalto another politicians minikata UDP another UDP ayala tajirante ya tilin UDP la ke fa ke tocho ke disappeardi o banko kan Gambia kilewol ko teke e kamune fonu ye excuse diala ko teke ha UDP ko lamu ye fan itol dalal siata itol ye fanke mole ko itol tamu Gambia di itol ya mira ko itol siata multi nyum banko kan itol ya fa itol Gambia kam mol ye bile bodi UDP la jambe tam UDP la kabra tam UDP la tan min tole amanta student ol ya ay karam do dinol fa ye 2000 ay karam
dafa mo mol ko ana sinen na kini problème ko da nyaje be diam la jam ko alhamdulillah non do ko tombe del be mala victime.
So you see jamme pasta wala nyama tata wala nyame demanding na bota na be secteur mi makang amam minima wala sabako ma ya ko ha ani ñu lebe ñola yemene fa ko karam do dinol kulu wala ta fanka yo excuse di jammel ay silo so atambiro rafna kabra bota jarra min dole kabra bota jarra min amanta alma molia amanta tichafolia amanta ay jumala to koma secteur jumala be min to koma itole mini be ke fon sabanu because I may ma follow ye fon saba ye fon ko dati ji amanna la bay tole be ka
ala bante tendela
jab may labanta mol follow banko kana min yalla ko wol daman ke politiko to fagol namane da ke politiko to fang amanna mo tuje andon di same thing felenting aba nyati lin kan ko tek adama baro felenting ya commencé e ba fo kan ko ha ni UDP lamu UDP ko lamu ye fanke mo
ya bire jam mane tamu nyim banko de ni la ko siata ya
bala wallahi ning adama tambita 2026 alaman tankallala itolu mini be fon sabakan koma e be fanke kan ko nyimu UDP la problème oldi itol dati ji ila ton binalde ila ate bayla jamme ak janne wotuma ke fon sabani ko mon ila ton manna the same thing will happen again. History is actually repeating itself again, brother Ensa. But Gambia no fana baka karang. Ya jela bita nge be fon fo kan ko ha UDP ko lamu Ali Bulaje UDP ko lam ito le fan kam la problem ye fan ka fan ko the same thing, the same rhetoric. Gambia no kata karana. Bar natara nun ko ntol nin ko kita moklina mbeka den nyola touch one touch all and we are in touch one touch all UDP da malaka ni because UDP len jang hanen to la critique sol momi yalla ka UDP fon criticize every day ni amari ma drong yalla right violate drong ise UDP
nka wula kam
yalla kelo ka typical example tala jam minna anu it's not like I'm going after him madi jobate kabriya mutaja jumal fin dina la ko la ja jumal mo follow te bin fin dina maka UDP le par lu ngolu ma UDP fe nyola le
I don't go. Money is even part of the people. Many are they encourage government to go after Moriture because Morian Memfo, you cannot just come tell Bore that this is violence, this is dangerous. Withdraw your word. When are they became a lawyer to censor people what they are saying? So these are all the causes of why the government went after the Moriture. They encourage government.
Exactly. So mimbege wala munyintiko citizens soul to lenyanta kafula nyoma because the system is against every one of us, irrespective of for the group carrying, for the political party carrying, for the mintole. The system is against all of us. So all of us should come together and fight the system. We should all come together and fight the system. But nintol come divide lale against the system, obviously. Jamee minke molla adama baru annunga for menakumo boy la damen brother Essa Gambia no lu nim mistake ta fo adama woketa mol bulu tayra noti atele be jaw yalla jammeti adama is ku dan dulale long
ada his wicked yade pan me kuma kinu fule ni ajube kunu ajube adama fo ikala e kamano ni no adama is very very arrogant and ignorant. You know, kudu UDP I will take this opportunity to thank him for attending that meeting. And then yala diabo lamwe. I banjul la problem for Adam Barrow. Adam Barrow manna tempo dibitoye foka dibitoye doya de ka foko ha ate banjul lasta karle kam ndamalo wan joma la kata boro ate wala ate le banjul long wo dibitoti wo be fem fola wo man soto. Imagine a representative of people what member parliamentarians to tell you the condition and the problem that the city is facing. It cannot work ridiculous. Kagita di wala kwa tele banjul lo woti. Wobe fem foka ni banjul ate banjul lasta karle ka abba. Ya jambe na la kube abukanyin kemola. Ni la problem o fai aka ko di bula jela investigation lo anoma. Bari Adam Barrow kan lo kene bat adise Adam Barrow ka complain ka foko opposition dibitor bukata la bidla adu woni nyanda tala men naje to do ka ila constituency la problem o ka address
brother Essa ye Adam je
Adam
ye Adam
walaikum salam
Adam e mo fa fongo
Mr. Moro ngi ko
no wala ala diamo ko
ibe Adam je la be mo fa la molbe nyaati li ngola yala yaje no ka ma bole Nko fa yaje maka corruption oke bang muna fa ka kene balet aka ma
abuka kene bato
yaje mala corruption dol fo be mol molon fo kabri nga bota ji
anka ay mo jolle fa soro corruption oka yaje am bay mo jolle accuse corruption la ke buta ke soro bol sabal jol be bo bollo ko
adama la corruption do ta kala ninya palato le kan so the same thing hana try mo fa commencer mo toto commencer aba igandi la nan be nyaay tara kilin dingala adama man ku dandu la long na ketam bulu jang tayra noti billahi gambelo be bulo podindila
no yalo okay thank you so much Moro you are welcome
thank you so very much
okay esa alla diamo kumare ni babas ngalla fonko jama la reaction on be la mo kana babudum ika fam volum do hanni maria fanam be selanyo dano la kam bare be sila mirande bare gambelo ko nyame nde mo jamal biya nde bre wotam bi kude nde on follow la meta yaje la system o be su kono mol kamere mela activism do bango kan wol yalo nako ni mansa kunda sobe o soda ika balu o soda dame na kundula
activism ni that's true
ya fam ibina la banna men ku kilinam ibina lola munale ibina lola kewde wala ku wala because ika do banko di wala nyaado nye fongo la nyanto la sining wallahi ni nga mansa kunda kendo sodo banko ka ika balu wala la do ku tebula afanye do ku jumala be bul harama do nyanda balu kendo fengere nyanda bawo ko 40 londol be bul ina ka place jumala mara me alon ko banko dun ke munafa no
gambelo na jama ni la ko torode
yo ku kiline ke dimin UDP kam because ika assessment so party ko nyaada tombondir nyala ni la tamandir nyaay mo la so UDP la ina ke imagine last time hani yankuba fo mari mon commandro ko yankuba mu da because yankuba kuma kam because aka do karan
ko ma di yolle be mol ko no mel yalla ko de censoring citizen kamma sa ko na so wika
ngolo fo because ila candidate rom talib let ma di yolle be campaign kan talib on the ground bari ya jo kol man ta ya famal kol man ta nyamal be kam fara sai yalon ko sai no wet momondi yalo ni ko do dala to bar hani journalist jama bo banko kay be bo laña
ngam do dia campaign ko mo la hajol
bari lumbe zila ibina fala ko andum mole bar hani fali won ibina tu yamal lo banko kana because ila fa sembo menna ila fa tamandiri nya men netulu nyin kamay si continue balula because a jibe mol mel yalon ko be galebe do kusi fajuma ibe moto borndal wolum man sa ko dala
même femme bala fa fawde police le bo banko kan ye SAS soto men yalo ko mu intelligence service on police on be jo kamunet but Gambia they will count become their own you know on police because munekeda ebe kuma fola do ite mo ebe kuma fola Gambia they will follow bank police on fenkila ha police on nyata de modal police on nim police on ngate ye muda o mo kinu le kana mur ko deke ebe police on condemn kan ko munati de ye muda ande tende e advocate for your arrest
because inde abala fa han bigri son gandeje isol jay kam ko defum because inde mo fulala bi meli alon ko ibe no UDP le kilo be UDP le amandara je sai wol admino so wala no woli eni ka fion be la sa sai ko kun yalo against UDP i ka sa fela wato wat ke mo bol mo le kono kilindo be je me alon ko musolom talib le anno minita ando afana adol ko wason kambe so ka fen jamala safe ni molu no ala man solo man tabe on doro bare inshallah ala demaro don be bolen kono
inshallah o be kelale
do man sakunda
yo min luna kalujo ndebe be bola ben do Gambia diwni ndel yalo nyaade atodu Mr. Mase kuma kilo fojam you know wo ako dictator ebukanal kan attack as groups e kata group le no and then let's tell what la justify la mena wala mo ko ani tata Quran ko no fir'auna ana men fo mola ko ala inna fir'auna ala fil arda ja'ala ahliha siya'a listada'if ta'ifatu minhum ako fir'auna bidin atata nyim banko kan ay muneke ayala mo tale keke settled wala mo ko to divide them. So every dictator, that is the direction what they took. Neither particular dictator they come like even divided into tribe, even divided into regions, even divided into religions. So and then one thing can come back. Lingana politician ulje, ebeta Christian ulia, ebeta Muslim ulia. Nitel lafta Muslim ulia, nitel lafta dina nyaton ko tombo na beta na dina nyaton ko tombo. Ni Christian lafte la Christian nyaton ka tombo ne kene Christian nyaton ko tombo. Bore ninna ta leadership nyinona. Muslim ko e landi janna to nya ila dino ta to non ta fono la ko ngamona dindi membe yalo ko ate safo nyaadi le ko mi ke gudel le fengota. Bari ikata Christian di ikata Muslim ni ayatar ko ite bankola do ko ni yadole. Let's forget about the religious issue because at the religious issue until momo ninga nyato ka kendo soto momo be la religious practice la yata la nyame. No, la politician no eka strategy le use ebeta siolia ebeta wala tina Gambia della tabe jato be kole ala paket della jato tabe kole ala paket la kole ya membe Gambia fonde ala fanka because mudamu wallahi ndakana même fa ma bala fati ndella non to alfa ko e man kana mo le fawni music fawni sala même ma bala fa fawni ko dun to mol man kara ko e man ta school jamaate Gambia ni tata della was santol to in those days da for della santol to ka 40 years ka gida wo do be babla but 50 years above della you are arma fanna wallahi you be every 100 only 10% let other school but with all that now alifal they able to maintain the relationship member the ko tema they manage pour que ñoo futuno ñamendo pour que sio diane ñen ñanda ke la karan nala dikole ñen ñanda ke la karan nala ideology de bari de ko karan da you come and divided people and mo be yalo ko etere you should lift of the etere ñanda o bod la fuara ya ko you come and be a liability on the poor people donc etere ke da dudole gambe karan nala ke dudole te fuaro le kan yalo wote karan karan nata fuarul body kula
Gambia karana la problem Gambia karana la problem ko ko kabere sa fajan muna jibe ndolla alfa al miliyalon ko tambita ika kartu sol de la miliyalon ko ika kido de dano melon ko ika fongo ika fanyadi mun ko fin kido aka mofa
wallahi ekata subude mola la bulo ko
ika sudu demo andu nemo bungale ka fa afelen di bi de mol fon de lamil dara karamu wandi moliya isi karandi londo bela nyawanyandi ibuke karandi law joransi fal dada
ngo
barkulu nde laal vale daron kele fatarol do ko fion do ko bayo min fion be da para fen afele sa en toliya karan na jol lebbi kuno mol dun londi tebuli mal londi so bar do man di me alon ala e soal i balutala ye chumi yarol dada ale saretol dada kele fion sambanala para fen di bindel la tuwa karan hani moto fon be kadada hani foles
ete ka modo le idama ke grammatic ni alphabet ko grammatic construction yolda mane no ne kala grammatic construction yolo no na man ke woti bodo mi ban fenna e ba hola ete la grammatic correct ale ete la indo man correct na man ke wol de bi kebe tif wala kana ko Gambia University sunu ko le ka bu produce na only useless people
ko la
produce ni na la university from ada fawo banko kam mawol fawno because ajube Gambia University hadi bi they ajube UDP fawno kono beri ko ala nga fundi ye funding kele jija hadi bi fo funding ke very few ato be ni falan son ko nyum ni alfat bar ne ko fatila ibe t-shirtol demand la ibe ko demand la isi banjulu fandi
pala ni nutu mo si wote mbole sardi ndinfo bar ni fundite ni
mo so be be nyuma UDP ko ye mo jolle je banju ye mo jolle je banju je ni ko yal mama ko t-shirt no ala t-shirt competition mo be no wala it's very sad
bar ni leadership na resitar kumbol ha kebali yeda ha bar ale menkeno
ida bola kodo problem dala moro bado nge bula nganda di do samba fe kodo la ja is late now nothing do da wado sital guys ngalbe kondo saluto to you all you know ndawa na UDP ko jambaro le malti kelo bale karobela alni amambe oboy oboy is my favorite musician mbuka musical man ke na ngone bari na yen cultural musical nke like le but he disappoint me oboy o yudi ngol del badana dawo like kelo katare je nembe kele do sa del nawe Gambia Israel del yudi ngol del lo sai guy del lo nge jamete nyawti alni erare monyola aliyefa Syria aliyefa Lebanon from Lebanon aliyef you define banana Gambia non bul hey banal balon na ko del commander sifal be bul wol buka al del kay defante kan yo defante lam al be yo defante lal yes ngodoma Mr. Tal nge kondo UDP billahi wallahi I salute you all this party without United Democratic Party Gambia will be dead country. Because nonsense so membeka ke obankoka is the only United Democratic Party, and then the other parties will come with the civilized. But Africa politico, nale Africa ni adongolo konti civilized until kelazen. Eka kyal bulu dictator titende. But salute to United Democratic Party dude. Bilda wala tele. I love you all. Hello, oh boy, kaho jadi no fitino belari ne da yakuni. Yalo Gambia diu ku kilimbe problem wala nde lafilan diu ni menke nde lafilan ba diu ni menke nde lafilan si na mo kendo le menke ni mo kote ni yake instead nge advice we move on nkata nke encourage yaka at the end ngane abandon nge bula you see an example ta yankuba touré la Yankuba Ture biri lume na balanta kate diamula. He don't want to cooperate. APRC nkol men be America. Woli ye parti le kili. Ka video lo fanka ye KPRC fe wo musol ni kyole. Fe kara fo kew ni be balane bal. Wo musol ni wo kyoli le Yankuba Ture haina ya the death sentence. And those people many alo ko ba puska. Ika fa Canadian. Jibril Fadi anala grupo mol. Today they are joining they are with Barrow. Alal hakilo to Gambia di unto. Gambia di be ko kula be fasa kanje yade ko moment yalo ko they never appreciate you, they never like you. They start liking you. Ask yourself what are you doing wrong? What you are doing, is it correct? Because for example, nintenga je boakar bohom bahom. Akantela posta kasia. Wala ngaje ko sign na civilian soul. Ika napo ika Essa Jawla. I should sit and think of think about my think for myself. Not calculating why are these people there? Because these people they don't like not I will not say that they don't like me, but need a political ideology. Why are they sharing my post? What is the reason behind it? So oh boy, many alonko they don't even appreciate Monday oh boy la musical. Birako hadumo. Wow, lawyer Dawud in Talibel for the nga molle je minimum bandi ka kan fa boy. They will never appreciate oh boy la music. They start a casia and then they start they start solidarity with oh boy to carry you the call finding yoga. My brother, don't let them to don't let them create problem between you and UDP. You are a musician. A can musical men play. It's a manding cultural musics. Il a fan sol be NPP le, il a fan sol be UDP le, il a fan sol be party or party kono Gambia. Don't let any party, including United Democratic Party, to push you into their political fights. My brother, I love your music. Oh boy. Yalo moment ka fo ko kana ela misko nyim better CA mina. You are a musician. You don't call an an elderly man as greedy as I don't know as a greedy person, especially an elderly man like lawyer Hussein Dabo. Yes, we know it's a musician. Maybe a producer musical in Fengele another yasing. But yellow musical it's a musician. You should listen to the fans what they are saying about the music. Because if you misko ke gamatra ke fan, e ba ke ka molle pro molia appreciate wala molie fan content ko sotala. Wato musiciano ela misko la kendea anala kendea balia e yanta lonna e lamwe molla. But Gambia politicianul kana so ye drag into their things. Ela music okay. Lawyer Dabo does not deserve to be called greedy. So come amanke modi for Taliban. Is someone who just joined United Democratic in 2018. Lawyer Dabo was sacrificing for the Gambia. Ayala Taro use, Ayayelo use because he had put he had father photo for Yakunso. About 65 years at age. Amantara Keka because he want to be rich. Not a rich man, but I jambe normal. Abe Jimbe Keka not because of our family lebe batari. Those who know Lawyer Dabo family, go and ask them. But niaje alpha abe loading banko kan abe kobe kela wato abake kan Gambia dulle. He don't deserve to be called Hadumon. Sort la mola koka for Talbe Suda. Me yalongo when people were struggling, when Gambia was in need of the young people, Talbe was nowhere to be found. How most of the people many yalongo Talbe fast I can be. Ask them 99.9%, none of them know Talbe. 2018 to now is just I don't know 4 years I don't know 7 years. How can you compare with that someone may yaluka bala ala life beke struggle because 30 years niyo bonilo ya usensi okono abetan la jole 40 years abetunda political to 47 years ayon affording ke mala dun taje amana fende enjoy ala life kono kono. Yes, you may have different opinion with him. You may have political difference with him, but he doesn't deserve disrespect from any Gambian, especially like musician. If we cannot celebrate our great people, if we cannot celebrate the people who sacrifice their entire life for us, we should not disrespect them or discredit them. It's an insult. Call lawyer Dabo as greedy for Talbe Ahmad Bensouda. The man only struggle because he maybe is beautiful or he is handsome. That's the only struggle. Most of the time, okay, yes, there is likability. There are people, many are original people like them. But that does not determine their actions. Ma for more man talbe like. But you cannot ba Usain be keno da mutala Gambia 1981 atale talbe mawulu. You cannot call that man as greedy. In the music, Molibo Fole, many be talbe la campo because today I will even feel ashamed trying to disrespect Ba Usain for a young man. May ya lonko ka Ba Usain doya talbe hana manke political la karon. Sunte Essa Jawla jusole ta keno la. I cannot do it. Ngabol ngal talbe la support jolo jebe salbe. We don't need old man. We need talbe. Abe Lord abe jelela abe fengela ngai desal. This exactly what the young people those days ya jambela time when they were singing. We don't need old pa. I will not say that I don't need old pa. I will love to have my father by my side today. And Talbe whose father passed away. I think Talbe will be happy to have his father, even though his father is at the same age as Ba Usain. When his father passed away, he feels sad about it. So when people standing next to you tell me we don't need Olpa, those people leave their parent at home. I don't need Olpa. Some people at that place, many go then kilola. If I'm a dolbe, if I jole sagita war also. Gambia is the only country where we discriminate people openly and we joke with it. You cannot say this in the Western world here. Discrimination is completely forbidden. Jomale nataka funding kefa. Albafula talbe mego. We don't need we did talbe. We don't need olpa. One day or the other until ladua talbe found a ngani momenti afane alfa ya ko ba usen keba atanya. Nobody want to die at the young age. This is a stupidity. Can you moy Gambia Damban? You will never hear this in any. If you do this in Europe, you have a big problem because they are fighting against the discrimination. Do not discriminate people based on their age. Do not discriminate people based on their look. Do not discriminate people based on their race. But Talbe is standing, smiling. They are calling Ba Usain old pa. We don't need him. But if they don't need old pa, we need him because we know the importance of the old people in the society. In Europe, here, go to their churches. In Europe, here, most of the leadership position is held by the old people. Go to the German parliament, you see the people who are parliamentarians there. Allah manza kunda me yalonko adambaro funding keolemat funding kemale na kana sadada no from these old people. Go to the companies, you meet the people there who are working 60 years age, 50, 65 years. They are even adding it. Useless, brainless kids dancing. We don't need all power. So that's meaning When the young people have a control over the government, the old people is no more their priority because they don't need them. But do not forget, they were young people before. And one day or the other, we are also going to be old one day or the other. There should be a law that will ban the discrimination in the public because it is not going to help any society. We need the idea of the old people. We need the knowledge of the old people. We need the advice of the old people. But when you can stand openly and say that we don't need old power, nali mama nyul fatale kumbo, nali fa nyul fatale kumbo. This is so sad. I'm not saying this because of Ba Hussein. Ba Hussein is not the only old power in that country. We have so many old powers. If you don't need old powers, why you go to the people home where they have old people there? Why did you don't need old powers? Now you don't need their votes also. If you don't need old pass, avoid the old pass vote. You need young people. Then go after the young people. Avoid going to meet the old pass. Forget about their votes. And we are going to advocate this Kaneko. Kafuta old people on Makanika Dilako. UMC, Taliban Alamul, they don't prioritize the old people because their belief and their aim and belief is that until you have no value in the society. Since they don't need the old people. A society without old people, that society is a lost generation. It's a lost society. I will love to have my old parent next to me. I will have my dad next to me. I would love to sit my dad if I could. Don't you think that lawyer who said that we don't have children? If you don't need him, his children need him. His families need him. So you need old people. But those are the old people, many years ago. They are struggling both day and night to see that actually young people, you have a better future. You don't need old people. But these old people are the ones who sacrifice their entire life so that you can have better future today. Because of those old power, that's why you know 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒏 today. Because of those old power, that's why 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒏 competency is exposed. If I were 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒏, may God forbid, I will stop those people from singing that. But he is there smiling. No problem. This song was sing for Yaya Jammeh also. But today Yaya Jammeh is old power. Alinga hakilot. Kullu kabiru keba o keba yaja da sakiru atata dindiyan. Kullu sakirun kindi ni wodin dinda kamune dua kabirun wala keba yat. But our nation is lost nation. Billahi kambela ko balafawa. And Yaben Tanzania was there laughing. MC Chan was there laughing. They think that they are ridiculing lawyer Hussein Dabo. You are not ridiculing lawyer Hussein Dabo. You are ridiculing your parents at home. You are ridiculing your own grandparents at home who are doing everything to protect you, to set you on your right way. You are ridiculing those people. Since you don't need old people, you don't need old past, we need them. UDP, we need the old people. We need the people with their experience. Because we don't want to discriminate anybody. Human value is very important. Do not belittle the human being based on their age. You all run to America. America is your dream country. Have they ever had a president under 40 years? No. But you all run there. Some of you spending hundreds of thousands to get their visa to go there. Germany have never ruled by the by young people. But how many of our young people dying in the sea just to reach in Germany here? Shameless people. thinking that beyond is the future. Without these old people, you will not have your independence today. Without these old people, Talbe may not have known today. But thanks to these old people. You don't need them. We need them. Because we know their value. Since Talbe, you and your people don't need old people, UDP need them. Because we know the value of these old people. We know the wisdom. We need their wisdom. We need their experience. We need their advice. Since you don't need them, and we will reach to every old age to let them know that they are protected under the UDP government. To know that they are valued on the UDP government. To know that our culture, our history will be valued on the UDP government. Since Talbe and his people, they don't need old pass. We need them because we know their value, we know their effort, we know the role they play to build Gambia where it is today. Continue singing with your son. You don't need old pass. But we will call the old pass to come and join us. We will call the old pass to let them know that United Democratic Party is their party. We will tell the old pass, oh, their effort is recommended by United Democratic Party and their supporters. That's why we will never abandon them. We will continue, we appreciate them. We will continue to appreciate them. Because I wish to have my father next to me, no matter how old he is. I wish to have my grandparents next to me, no matter how old they are. Not every situation you need the power, the energy, but there are some situations whereby you need wisdom. You need the advice. But since you see the energy, you and your movement need only energetic people. We are calling our old people that, and we are thanking them. We will continue to show our appreciation to them, the effort they have played in the building of the Gambia. Yeah, Gambia for January. But today he is outside the Gambia. And those he called them old power, he still remain in the Gambia. Continue discriminating people. All you can do, yeah, UDP is an insult party, UDP is this, UDP is that, no problem. Party member 30 years. Yela sweat use, yellow use, yela na flow use. They tolerate everything. Wala finabial be party lono. Today everybody is talking, including me, because of United Democratic Party. So nobody can paint this party with bad color and you make us to abandon it. Yes, some will go. Because they don't believe the value. They value individual more than organization. I don't value individual more than institution. UDP is an institution. They have tried a lot. And I will never leave this political party to fulfill one individual ambition. What about those who died for this political party? What about Solo Sunday? What about Solo Kurma? Noko Njayul, Sadio Kunja Saranyul. These people fought so hard. Well, I think that today you know Talbe. Because of these people, today Talbe is exposed. Because of these people, that's why today some of you are campaigning for Talbe. Without the effort of these people, wallahi, you might not know Talbe. Because when the thing going was tough, Talbe is nowhere to found. Yes, maybe some of you see me, he's handsome, hey, Talbe is handsome, he's the sweet talks. We don't believe that. Kila ko inna Allahu la yanzuru ila asamikum wala ila wujuhukum walakin yanzuru ila qulubikum wa amalukum. This is what we believe. Ala ko kila ko ala bukabola balajato nyi nyajube because nyi balajato mu bankolet. Nyi nyata nyawnya lumbene be jin la bankola ko. You are absolutely nothing illa turab. Iman ke fendi na ke banko mu kolet. Iji nyata nyawnya, yana fulo suru nyawnya, you will end up in grave. Wallahi nyina mutonyas. Wala sina kana adama duna nyinya jube. Kila ko alamu kamu wala bala jato nyinya jube, abu kamu wala nyada nyinya jube, bala ala kamu ne jube, kulubukum wa amalukum. Wala adama di sonno mo kono na kamu ne bar. Because membe sonno mo kono, that's what you put into the practice. And that's what the Hussein Dabo and his comparative patriotic citizens did. Yes, take your handsome Taliban, take your handsome came over again. Talk, go with their sweet talks. We believe praxis, and we believe the deeds and the hearts. The old people. We will. I don't go. Even take number. I will be happy. Hana UDP number na berole soto. I don't vote. Well, I can for moleko. Even UDP lost. Mamendua. But in Balo Naloko, my vote did not go in vain. My vote not vote against the system and the Alaben Jawla Walla. Vote Mola vote, yeah, vote against the bad system. Do not think that your vote go in vain. No. Ela vote didn't go in vain. Because you vote against me and Alaben Jawla Walla. Maybe they might celebrate the president win, but etela bero wo beme na falete alkiyama wol be tambila etela dunia celebration because etel beme celebrating at the end they will come and face the suffering. Wole tanon kono membe je ngalo. So sometimes I cannot imagine sangi tan saba do ko sangi tan saba tocho sangi tan saba ka exile sangi tan saba ka molle na flotinya. E koy bena wo beti nyala lunkili mo kunkilo ya meya lon kaye na fa pationi wo kafoni de. My friend, adamadi wo meya lon ko ite biro no sometimes kanyin ko fa mira la mukabula na ka kenye komi ko filimo le mfaye mendoku na alfale mendoku moy na from somewhere aye na fa wo kafoni na abe na bola wo kafo ko na konye nanga nyin kafo tinya ngata mvanso kafolo. Fati da mana mudiuti ate nafa wo kafola nyame munati nte badi ute nafa no la kafola woni ate ka nafa wo kafo yinna aya siu apareta la ya siu bula wo kafo kono akaka tinya kata fan sun kafolo alaman ke masakilinti no kera wata tar ko alaman ke masakilinti but ni alam masakilone let us see their ends here. We are not wishing them bad luck. But more la kato itaki la yene yesi ubla like afo kanyi mu political. Yeah. Who is chocolate? Okay, but anyway, but ngali bula. Papa come. Yeah, come. It's come glide. Yeah, you're not in doing I feel better they can tell you know. Come. It's okay, come. Ah, Papa. Yeah. Bula aye. Okay. Left of the chocolate. Okay, not a nadi. Okay, guys, but ngali bula pa left of chocolate you know. You left of chocolate. Okay, not a chocolate dinner. Okay. Salute to you, you know. It's good. You know, salute. Ngali be bula water, nadi about adults, you know the man. So I salute you all, you know. Thank you so much for your viewers, you know. Allah baraka bage.